Hi, I'm Megan.
I'm Ciera.
And I'm Maggie.
And we're from the Gymnastics too.
Welcome to TC Tuesday.
So if you didn't watch our last video, which you should have, then you should watch it. And if you did watch it, then you should have seen our new stunt that we learned, which is a one-man kind of deal.
Yeah, usually it's called co-ed, but we're just not calling it co-ed because it's not a boy and a girl, so we're just gonna call it like a double-based one-man.
And we're gonna show you guys how to do it.
So let's get started.
So the first thing that you want to do before learning your one-man stunt is going to be to have a solid prep. We already have a tutorial on our channel. If you want to see that, it will be linked down below. So the side base is going to basically do what they do for a prep. They're going to just have their hands facing the other main base, and then they can go up like normal. And then the main base is going to have their right arm with the secondary and their left arm holding the other foot. Then they're going to dip and lift the flyer up onto the main base's shoulders. It might be helpful to try using shoes to get the feeling. Obviously, the left shoe is kind of messed up because it doesn't really twist how it's supposed to. But when there's a flyer in it, I promise it's going to be fine and the shoe won't be an issue. The main base is going to want to hold as much of the flyer's foot as possible so the flyer has a stable place to stand. And now let's talk about what the flyer is going to have to do. The flyer's job is pretty simple, but she has to make sure she does it well. So she's just going to hop into the stunt group and then straighten her legs and be super, super tight. When you begin putting the stunt together, make sure the flyer is putting all of her weight in her right leg so that the main base doesn't have to worry about any weight making it hard to get up on the left leg. And to come down, the secondary just has to go and grab the flyer's hands, and then the flyer can just jump down. Another thing to remember when you're doing the stunt, the secondary really has to help out the main base, because if the main base doesn't have help, then they really cannot push the stunt by themselves. It's going to be really hard. So the secondary's job is to really help hold their foot up and relieve the main base of some of the weight. These next couple of clips are just to show you what the stunt looks like from different angles so that you can see what the stunt looks like from every angle. You can see how everything works together, and we just thought this would be helpful to include to make sure you guys understand fully what is going on. I wanted to include an angle from the side so you can see how the main base has to rotate out and face the front, and how her hands have to rotate to get the flyer's foot where it's supposed to be. Here are some final tips for you guys to remember before you try this skill. 1. The flyer should always wear cheer or tennis shoes or some sort of shoe that has a really stable bottom or sole, because the bases need something to grab onto, especially the main base, because if they have something like their foot is kind of easily bendable and stuff, so that's not going to be very easy to hold onto and keep upright. Another thing to remember is you guys should always be safe. Make sure you learn prerequisite stunts like our prep, as we mentioned before, and you can do it well. Maybe other stunts you guys should try beforehand. And always use mats if you need to, or ask people to help spot you guys. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We always need people to be safe when we try out these new skills. And finally, always catch the flyer. The bases always need to catch the flyer because the bases don't have nearly the fall that the flyer has. So if the stunt starts to fall, that's another reason you can have spots, so the spots can help catch the stunt. And the bases need to always catch the flyer and make sure that she does not touch the ground.
So we hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let's try to get this video to 8,000 thumbs up.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, and also we did want to really quick mention our social media, so that way when we post stuff on Twitter, Instagram, you guys know about it. It's always on our end card and in the description, so if you want to figure out what it is and what all of our actual accounts are, then they're just down below.
So make sure you check those out if you have not.
And since it is TC Tuesday, there's a new TC2 Crew Member of the Week, and the TC2 Crew Member of the Week is
If you want a chance to be the next TC2 crew member, just hashtag TC2 crew member on a picture of you doing cheer or gymnastics on Instagram.
And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.